This is a story about Mike, who had never tried investing before. Once upon a time, there was a man named Mike who lived in a small house on the outskirts of town with his 3 children and his beautiful wife. He used to work different kinds of jobs together for many years with great effort. But he was always immersed in debt and paid a lot of taxes, and his responsibility increased daily, and this made him become frustrated and under severe stress, and began to wonder when he would get out of this cycle. Only then he decided to search for a solution to get him out of this, because his life was no longer bearable. Then he started searching, and while he was searching, he found the book The Quadruple Model of Cash Flows by Robert Kiyosaki. Then he thought it was a sign to save his life, so he started trying to save part of the money he earned for investment. It was very difficult to collect this amount of money besides his debts, his responsibilities, the taxes he pays, and inflation. But he remembered that he learned from the book that he must look for a mentor or teacher in order to be a successful investor, so that he is able to teach him or give him experience building a system that brings money to his life and gives him financial freedom. Only then he decided to start using all methods to search, but a more complex problem appeared to him, which left him very frustrated and fell into a maze of questions. Is there really no way out of my life? How much time, effort, and money will it take from me to learn to be a successful investor and protect my money from fraud and loss? But I do not have much money to allow room for error and learn what to do. Is making the investment decision really that difficult? And the problem that frustrated him was that he must gain experience in order to become a successful investor, so he must continue to experiment and try and make mistakes and waste time and money. But he does not have enough money and time to pay for this experience. But fate didn't leave him so lost and overwhelmed, so he was lucky when he met the right friend at the time he needed it. Mike had a friend since childhood, but he separated from him due to the busyness of life on his way home from work during his extreme frustration and preoccupation with his mind with thoughts, questions, and concerns. He met his friend John. He did not know that John had a magical solution that could remove all his worries in moments. So easy, when John saw him and asked him how he was, and Mike told him what he was going through. Then John smiled, so Mike wondered how he could smile in a situation like this, but John smiled because the solution he was hiding in his pocket was the perfect fit for Miles' problems and worries. Then Mike asked him why you were smiling, and he proceeded to tell him that he could become a successful investor without needs to has experience or wasting money and time through NextIn network, which grants the assistance of experts and specialists from around the world to his investments so that they provide assistance without costing anything through the technology of the blockchain, through the studied investment opportunities that it offers. He did not believe what he heard from John, so he decided to search for the network on the internet. Then he found many short and long-term investment opportunities, which he does not need to know any information about or do any research to ensure that it is not fraud or needs to has experience. All he has to do is choose the currency or stocks or the idea that he wants to invest in according to his personal preference, and leave the rest to the network experts, marketers, employees, and monitors, whose task is to ensure the successful progress of the investment process and the arrival of profits to him, and to ensure that the rights of all parties reach with the utmost ease. We are now working on building a support community for the tokens that will be launched for the NextIn network to be built as a project that makes our lives easier and gives everyone the opportunity to participate in investment opportunities easily without the need for experience. We need your support to do this, so please support us, whether by sharing the content or follow us or join our community that we will share soon or tell someone else about us. Let's work together to give ourselves, our families, and the people important to us an easier life.